All right, I'm officially live. Let's see, let's go here. Good morning. Happy Friday. Open up my, oh, it's not, let's go here. Okay, yeah, we'll keep this on. All right, let me let my crafty sisters know I'm live. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Now, typically on Fridays, I go live with the ladies that's in my mentorship program. But today I said I'm going to switch things up a little bit because I know I said I was going to come back yesterday, but I didn't quite make it back on. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay because I know sometimes it sounds a little choppy on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure out my new laptop, and someone told me to turn off the noise cancellation, and I think I did it. So if y'all can hear me, just drop me a one in the chat so I can know. Hello, Crafty Sis Kevon. How are you? Today is going to be a fun live. As I was mentioning earlier, I normally go live with the ladies in my mentorship, but today I said, since I said I would come back yesterday, I'm just going to do it this morning. So we're going to get into graduation season, y'all. Y'all get a 2-for-1. We normally on Fridays we do content day in there. So today I figured we'll come on. I'll teach you guys how to turn graduation season into actual sales. We can get into creating mock-ups that you can use to sell before you even print anything. And we can get into how to create content. So I'm just gonna let them know that I'm live in here. Okay, I see you can hear me. I don't sound choppy or anything, aside from the slight cold. This aside from the will we be learning how to do the graduation fans. Yes, I can show you guys how to do it. We won't be printing anything, but as far as how to design them, I can show you guys and I can explain to you how to print them as well. I want to say I have a free tutorial on my Instagram, but you might have to scroll all the way down to find it, sis. But in the meantime, a little choppy, but still can make out what you're saying. I wonder why it does that. Let me lower the volume. Maybe that'll help. What about now, Crafty Sis? My voice is a little raspy because I do have a little cold coming on, but hopefully y'all can hear me. All right, so let's get into it. Yesterday I showed you guys. Oh, it's better when I loaded the volume down. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay. So yesterday I showed you guys how to, well, first of all, before we even get into it, for the people that's here, how many people in here are, what's your category? Are you just a DIY mom who loves to make stuff? Or are you a crafter? Or are you a crafter turned business owner who sells it? Who do we have in the building? I just want to know so I can know if this live is going to be beneficial to you. Just to tell you guys a little bit more, because I see some people are just now joining. Drop a hate in the chat if you just got in here. But today's going to be a fun live, y'all, because I'm going to teach you how to make the most out of graduation season. So whether you're just a DIY, not just, but whether you're a DIY mom who has a graduate and you're creating those memories for yourself through custom items, or if you are a crafter who sells this, and you're turning it into a business. So who do we have in the chat? Just drop me a comment so I can know. Okay, Kevon, I see crafter turned business owner. Eventful Moments is her business. Shout out to Crafty Sis Kevon. Okay, well, you're going to enjoy this live, sis, because as I mentioned earlier, this is a 2-for-1 for y'all. So if you're here, make sure you stay till the end because I have a lot that I'm sharing with you guys. And if you are someone who wants to make money from graduation season, which is one of the biggest seasons for us as people who have the ability to make custom items. So this is a great life for you. I'm going to teach you how to turn graduation season into sales. We're going to talk about some content. And we're also going to talk about content that converts, not just content that looks good. And we're going to talk about how to use mockups before you sell. So let's get into it, y'all. Good morning, Crafty Sis Tracy. Let's get into it. So yesterday I showed you guys a new tool, which is an AI graduation image generator. Yesterday we were able to generate some images. I'm going to show you guys which ones. Let's go to, I think it was this one. Well, this was one that I generated yesterday. But where's the one? We had one where we made him jump, but before I got off the live, I forgot to tell you, I forgot to show you guys that he was jumping. But I'm trying to find the image before I switch the screen for you guys to see. Hold on, let me find it. Where is he? I just saw him jumping on my screen. There he goes. All right. I think we named him at, was it what we named him? Antonio? Let me scroll down. Let me scroll down because we added him to our graduation template bundle. We named him Andrew Lloyd. All right, Andrew Lloyd, and here he is right here. We also did, I showed you guys how to kind of give that 3D effect with duplicating the image, just the part that you need. I showed y'all how to do that yesterday. So now we're just going to kind of go through and I'm going to let you guys pick what school we should do. As you can see, this is what I feel like this is the best way to do it so I can show you guys how to really transform these templates. Let's try to stay away from a school that's the same color. Let's pick a school that's a totally different color than this darker red and black that we have here. So I'll let you guys do it. And think of what you have going on, your city. What school should we do, y'all? Drop it in the chat. I'm going to show you guys how to transform the templates. We're going to create a new character and we'll do it all from scratch together. So drop a school. What school should we focus on today? I'm going to make it interactive to make sure y'all not sleep on me and I'm not doing all the talking. Drop a school, y'all. Don't be shy. What school should we do? Let's look up the colors of University of Houston. Let's see. University of Houston. Oh, Crafty says you're in Houston? Images. Okay, I see it's more of a cream color with that kind of red crimson looking color. Okay, let's do University of Houston. Let's do University of Houston. And again, y'all, for those of you who are new here, welcome in. My name is Mona. I create and sell some of the most amazing custom party favors that you'll find. Just scroll through my profile, go to my all my socials. You'll see all of the different things that I've been able to create in my time of being a party favor creator. I also teach crafty sisters and creators how to do the same through my virtual school called CBU. On YouTube here, a lot of my videos, I do tutorials and things like that to show you how to create party favors that look just like this. I promise you, if I can do it, you can do it too. And I give you all the tools to be able to make it happen. So before we get into it, let's double tap the screen, y'all. We have enough people in here to have at least 10 likes. Drop me a thumbs up. That's going to help more people be able to see that this live exists. And I promise you, if you are a creative, this is one that you do want to watch from beginning to end if you can, because y'all already know I drop nothing but gems. Okay. So once I see the like get up to 10 likes, we're going to get into the live and we're going to get into the university. Oh, y'all already did. Oh, no, hold on. Okay. It's going up. It's going up. Once we get to 10 likes, we'll get into it. In the meantime, I'm going to add some elements for the University of Houston. We are turning this wonderful graduation template bundle into a different theme. So this is pretty much done for you party favor designs, y'all. We have a party favor template library with over 500 themes that you can choose from with templates just like this. This one, I will drop the link to it in the chat for whoever wants to take advantage of this bundle, because as I add more templates to it, of course, they become available to whoever already has the template. It's the gift that keeps giving, y'all. The gift that keeps giving. So I'm going to paste this in the chat. There y'all go. Double tap, y'all. Just press that thumbs up right there on the top of the screen. as I add the images, because we're going to change these templates into the University of Houston. So for the crafty sisters who are here, I do recommend that you guys interact and engage with the live, because those who do are the ones who get the most. For example, the crafty sis who just said she's in Houston, University of Houston, guess what? Huge opportunity. And again, this live is a full live because I'm also including content day for the ladies that's in my mentorship. Drop a hashtag CBU in the chat if you are here for mentorship. But this live is really for them, for the content day, and for you guys to learn about the party favors, but I'm doing it together so you get the best of both worlds. So make the most out of it. Whenever I ask for suggestions, drop a suggestion of what you would want, because guess what? Now Crafty Sis Kevon will be able to print these designs, because I think she already has this bundle. She'll be able to print them out and start promoting in her city to get local orders. So think outside the box when I'm doing lives like this, y'all, because I promise you, those who know it's nothing but gems. Okay. Just a little housekeeping rules. My sound sometimes does get a little bit choppy. So if it gets really bad, just let me know in the chat. As I'm designing, I can't really see what you guys are saying in the chat, but I do toggle back and forth to make sure that I don't miss anything. Okay. So yeah, just let me know if it gets a little too choppy, and I'll try to adjust to try to see what I can do. So let's see. Okay, making sure, is this bundle on sale or available for name your price? Since you asked, so let's more housekeeping rules. For the crafty sisters who are subscribers, y'all get a little bit more leeway, right? So if I see a star by your name, I'm going to give you a little bit of favoritism. So since Crafty Sis Yvonne asked, right now it's on sale from 99 to 65. Crafty Sis Yvonne, if you want to do a name your price sale, we can do a name your price. Since you are one of the crafty sisters who's in the inner circle of YouTube, and I'm trying to do more of giving y'all the perks. So which one, what sale price do you want for this Crafty Sis Yvonne? And again, for those of you who are new, we have a little bit of everything mixed up in here. But one of the things that we do from time to time, which is not all the time, is something called a name your price sale. Again, since we're not doing it, but Crafty Sis Kevon is one of the crafty sisters in the inner circle of YouTube. We're gonna honor the name your price. So Crafty Sis 35. Whew, Crafty Sis trying to take me out. 35. Okay, we're gonna have to do a counter, sis. We'll do a counter. We'll do a counter for 47. Just because this bundle is so hefty, y'all. Look, this is like one of the beefy mega bundles, one of the beefy ones. So we're gonna do a counter offer, and we're adding more templates today. So we'll do a counter offer for 47 with the name your price sale. Whatever someone names, anybody can take advantage. So I'm gonna drop the price down. If you are someone who also wants this bundle, now is your time to take advantage of the name your price sale. Once I get off of the live, the name your price sale will end. The reason why is because, again, we're not doing a name your price today, but we're honoring it for our crafty sis who's in the inner circle. So let's go here to catalog, store products. Now, crafty sis. This is our graduation mega bundle. Grad. This is our classic grad mega bundle. All right. On sale for the 47. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Let me see where the likes at. We still have 4 likes. Can we get you're welcome, Crafty sis. You're welcome. Hey, can we get the likes up to 10 likes at least? Can I get a thumbs up? That's where we're gonna start, y'all. I'm gonna start transferring the images, but I'm not gonna start designing until I see at least 10 likes. Y'all gotta show me love. Cause y'all gonna be getting some goodies today. And I'm with y'all for at least an hour and a half. So Houston, and I'm just grabbing images from Google, y'all. So I'm just copying and pasting things that symbolize Houston University or University of Houston, sorry. Thank you. Yes, Crafty says Tracy. Share with the crafty friend too. Don't forget to share, y'all. So I'm not sure which ones are the official logos. So um you guys can, edit these templates to your liking. I'm just gonna design based on what I'm finding. Um, so yeah, but based on what I'm finding that looks cute. All right. We even gonna take this too, y'all. Copy. So think outside the box when you're grabbing these images. Just find whatever you feel like would represent your design, which is what I'm doing. So we'll do this as a just in case. Sorry, y'all. I'm drinking some tea. All right, so now I'm just gonna make these a little bit smaller so I can be able to fit everything on the page to kind of see what I'm working with. And mind you, we're using the template that we already have, so I'm not going to, I'm gonna work smarter with doing that. So on our images that we have to, I'm gonna remove background. So like for this one, I'm gonna keep it for now. Keep it for now. For this one, I'm definitely gonna background remove that one. For this one has a background too, background remover. All right. So far, the one that I'm loving is this one and this one. But let's just see. So now we're gonna start with our image. So let's create an image. Should it be a boy or a girl or well, it's university. So a young man or a young lady or an older woman or an older male. Because now we're going to create our character that we want to represent for Houston. We're going to have to give our character, bring the character to life as well as create a name for it. So should we do a guy or a girl, a young lady? Thank you, Crafty sis. Thank you. Thank you. A young lady. Okay, we young lady. All right. So now we're going to get into our graduation image builder. And this you can also find, and it's still on sale for $27, y'all, because I don't know how many we have left, but the price hasn't changed yet. So that means 27 people have not taken advantage yet. So I'm going to also drop the link to this for anyone who might need it because the price is going to go up once 27 people download it. So you'll get to see how amazing it actually is in a second. But before we do, I'm going to drop the link just in case anyone wants to take advantage of that $27 price. Because y'all know I don't play. Once the price goes up, it goes up, and it is what it is, unless we have something going on like a member perk. Okay, so let's drop the link for anyone who might need it. And you'll get to see how amazing this is in just a second. Kevon, you wasn't here yesterday? I missed one. What is it for? Girl, okay, let's get into it, sis. You're gonna see in a second. So, this is a graduation image builder because y'all know I'm all about working smarter. So, anytime I find ways to work smarter within my business, I put it out as a resource for other crafty sisters too. So, I created this image builder for graduation images because I'm like, I want something where when I want to create my mock-ups, when I want to create my characters and things like that, I could easily just create them and use AI because AI is amazing. Hi, Jeff. Good. I'm on live. She came in here to show me you. Marty isn't feeling well too. I don't know if she told you she's not feeling too good.
I did.
Yeah, she's sick. She talking about she did. Look, your hand is on the camera. That's why he couldn't see you.
Yeah.
He said you didn't tell him.
I did. Yeah.
Look, you didn't tell him. He said, "Go and go put your socks on. That's on the couch. Close my door. Thank you." So yeah, so with this image builder, y'all, you're able to easily create the image. So we said we're gonna do a young lady. I'll let y'all help me build her. Okay. So for image type, should it be a portrait, full body, up? No, we're gonna do. I'm gonna choose some of them for y'all because we want the images. Well, I'm gonna let y'all choose because we'll create based on what y'all choose. So we could do portrait, full body, upper body, or candid shot. It's gonna be hard to kind of toggle, especially when y'all be commenting slow. So I'm gonna kind of help y'all. And I'll jump through for some of the stuff. So for image type, let's do a portrait. Let's start with a portrait. For age group, we know she's a young adult. The options on here are kids, teens, young adult, adult, mature. We're gonna do young adult for her. For gender, we know it's a female. All right, so this is where I'll ask you guys, what should her nationality be? African American, Asian, Caucasian, Hispanic, Middle Eastern, or mixed heritage? What do y'all want her nationality to be? I'll let y'all choose. Let me show y'all the options again. I'm gonna have to probably let me try to open YouTube on my phone because I have to be able to see the comments. This make it a little hard. Let me see. Will it let me watch my own channel? I might have to get. Oh, let me get my daughter's phone. Yes. Okay. Because I don't know. It's not really letting me watch myself. But let me get my daughter's phone. Do she only got YouTube Kids? Can YouTube Kids watch regular YouTube? Let me see. I'm gonna have to. She don't have YouTube. She never had it either. I'm gonna get it just for myself. Uh oh. Install. Cause I like the app better than the I like the app better than the web. Let me see what y'all said. African American. Okay. So we're gonna do African American. So for her hairstyle, let's see, hairstyle. We'll do we'll do curly defined. For her hair color, let's give her ombre hair.
You help me.
What you need?
This. I'm
What you doing? What you trying to do?
trying to call somebody.
Who you trying to call?
Sincere, but
She's in school. She's in school.
Is she gonna come back to our house?
Marley,
Hmm.
go find something to do, okay? Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. Go and close the door. Go, Marley. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. All right, so her hair's ombre. Her skin tone. What y'all want her skin tone to be? What should her skin tone be? I'm still trying to search myself on YouTube. Okay, so the options are fair, light, medium, olive, tan, brown, dark, or deep. I can see your comments now. But her phone on like 10%. So fair, light, medium, olive, tan, brown, dark, or deep. Brown. Okay, so brown. Body type. Y'all want her to be slim, athletic, average, curvy, or plus size. I'll let y'all choose these features. Petite, slim, athletic, average, curvy, or plus size. So all these options are available. I'll let y'all choose. Are y'all asleep or is it delayed? Average. Okay. We'll do average. Facial features. We'll do soft and rounded. For her eye color, we'll do brown. Or y'all want a different eye color? We could do brown, dark brown, hazel, green, blue, gray, amber. Y'all could also just drop in the comments. Just drop how y'all what y'all want her to wear and how y'all want her to look. Because the option might be there. And with this too, how y'all want her outfit to look, do cap and gown, a dress, a pantsuit if you want to, a jumpsuit. Let's see, brown, okay. So for her makeup, let's give her a dewy fresh look. For her outfit, should she wear a suit or a dress or a cap and gown? Or a blouse and skirt? Let's do a blouse and skirt. Cap and gown? Okay, let's do cap and gown. Let's do blouse and skirt, and then we'll tell chat to change it to a cap and gown. So we could see what blouse and skirt she gave us. So for shoes, let's do high heels. For jewelry, we could give her a statement necklace. For her facial expressions and pose, let's see. Maybe she looks thoughtful. Let's just say slight body turn. Camera angle, we'll do a 3/4 view. What should her school colors be? Black and gold, navy and white, crimson and white, purple and gold. Oh wait, sorry. Hold on, y'all. It'll be crimson and white because of the Houston colors. So I forgot. We had a school already. So for background, do y'all want her to be on a university campus, a grand library, a campus garden, a graduation auditorium, stone steps, a classical column, studio white, studio gray, golden hour outdoor, or a city skyline? So these are all the options you have of where you want her to be. And also, what props do you think she should hold? Should she hold a bouquet of flowers? Should she hold a little champagne glass or her diploma? What should it be? I'm trying to let y'all help me make her. On campus, we'll put her on university campus. And then for props held, let's give her, let's say she's holding her graduation cap. Let's say she's holding her graduation cap. All right. So now we have enough information to generate, y'all. So I'm going to hit generate prompt. That's how easy it is to create the prompt, y'all. Now I'm going to copy and paste this into whatever AI software that I choose. In this case, we're going to be using Chat GPT. You can use any other AI app as well, GPT. This is our character, what his name was? Antonio. He's jumping up now. Or Lloyd, what we called him. So now I'm just going to right click and paste it right into Chat GPT. Now, I'm going to read the prompt out to y'all just so y'all can see how detailed my generator is going to help your prompt be, y'all. It's going to be so lit, but I'm going to read it to you guys. And I'm going to also, as I'm doing it, I'm going to incorporate stuff for the University of Houston, okay? Because I'm going to work smarter. I'm going to work smarter and already created, right? So it says professional graduation portrait photography, portrait shot of a young adult African-American female graduate with brown skin tone, average body type, soft facial features, brown eyes, ombre curly defined hair, dewy fresh makeup, wearing a stylish blouse and skirt in crimson and white school colors with elegant high heels, accessorized with a statement necklace, thoughtful, contemplative look with a slight body turn, holding a graduation cap, three-quarter view, set against a prestigious university campus. So where it says prestigious university campus, I'm going to put a set against, and I know y'all probably going to guess it, Houston University or University of Houston. Let me make sure I say it right. No, Houston University. Houston University campus, right? High-end professional photography, magazine quality, sharp focus, beautiful lighting, 8K resolution. I think I'm good with that because that already kind of helps us out, right? So, or let's see. Let me go a step further. Holding a graduation cap, which is decked. No, will it know what decked out mean? With crystals. Well, decked out with, what should it say? What should her grad cap say, y'all? Let's get creative. What should her grad cap say? She believed she could, so she did. It's with a decked out grad. Oh, hold on. Which is decked out with the words she believed she could, so she did. It includes, I'm trying, y'all ain't got no suggestions? Y'all gonna let me do all the thinking? All right. Let's see. With the decked out. I'm gonna put blinged out because I don't know if it's gonna decked out good for me. Blinged. It includes or clear and red bling. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm gonna hit my arrow and let ChatGPT do it for me. I do want to point out that I do have ChatGPT 5.2 because I do have a subscription and pay the $20 a month, y'all. So I don't know. I know it's still a graded version. So, but between chat and all the other apps that's available, you can find something that's free and get what you need. If you're not creating, it's just not gonna let you back to back to back to back. I can back to back to back. Okay, just put that out there. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. So now we have, and it put the Houston behind her. So now we have an image that we can use. I'm gonna download. So now for the other crafty sis who asked, let's do another. So now we're just gonna change her up, y'all. We're gonna do make her. So now that I already have my original prompt who created my character, I'm gonna work smarter and just tell chat to switch her up. So I'm gonna say make her stand forward. Make her face forward. Sorry. Face forward. Wearing a grad gown over her outfit and point the hat towards the camera. She is smiling excitedly. All right, so now let's see. So now I'm going to hit generate and see what it does. Because remember the Crafty said put a cap and gown on her, and I said we can add it later. Because we're going to let her have her outfit on and then see what it does with the cap and gown. So now it's generating. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. So we have another version of our image. Now we can say, put the cap on her head and do a full body shot showing off her gold high heels. Also, put one hand on her hip. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want different variations of the picture so that I can later use them on all the different things that we're adding for the different templates. So I'm going to work smarter. I'm not going to go back and forth creating images. No, I'm just going to create my images, and then from there, I can keep going. Now, I do want to point out something with AI. I know AI is not 100% perfect. Sometimes as you keep generating images like how I'm showing you, it starts to switch up the face of the person, right? So if it does that, just upload the last picture that still showed a good picture and then tell it to fix that one. Okay, so added a little something on the front of her cap too. And those words on the front of her cap isn't too clear. So I'm going to tell it to remove the words. Remove the words from her cap. See, it showed off her gold heels. So now we have some variations of her. Yeah, take that. Take them words off them cap because we didn't ask y'all to do that. We did not ask y'all to do that. All right, so it's generating our new image. Perfect. That's better. Okay, that's better. So we could even tell it to add a crimson grad stole and ropes in the colors white, gold, and crimson. What should her grad stole have on it, y'all? What should her grad stole include? That has well, we always default to nursing. I'm gonna just put nursing elements. Nursing elements. Okay, let's just see. I'm just completing her look, y'all, but I'm gonna save all the different ones we have. So let's see what it comes up with. Perfect. Look at that, y'all. So now it looks a little more complete. Switch her pose to putting her hands up as if she is cheering. This gonna be our last one, y'all. And then we're gonna get into designing her party favors. Switching up the colors. I feel like it's white and kind of that red crimson looking color, but I don't know if it's more white and beige or cream. We could kind of do cream just to switch things up, but we'll see. That's cute. Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me make sure. I think I'm not seeing some of the comments on this. Oh, here it is. It's on the bottom. Okay, I see now. Her major school logo 2020 graduate. Look, now I'm seeing it. Okay, so we're gonna grab these images because we're good. We got quite a few to work with. Make her. I think we're fine. We're fine. So let's go back here. Fun with creating her graduation things. So let's start with this, y'all. This is an invitation. So I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna duplicate this page. Now we need a name for her, y'all. Drop a first and last name that we could use for her. First and last name that we could use for her. And I'm going to start switching this up. I'm going to start by adding her image onto my canvas. And I'm going to just start switching it up, y'all. Y'all can watch me switch it up. Ask any questions that you have as I'm doing it. But to make it move along, I'm going to just go with whatever my mind is telling me, okay? Y'all going to watch me just switch it up in real time. What should her name be? Okay, so we have her images here. So now we're going to go here. We're going to first switch up the year because we know we're in 2026. We're going to switch the background and take his picture out. So let's go to her picture that we want to use. Let's see. I think this one is a good one. I think this one's a good one. Now, we can keep the Houston in her background. The only thing is this grass could be a little greener. So let's see if we could kind of bring this image to life a little bit. Yeah, that looks better already. So let's see. So let's see if we make this our image background. Let's detach because she's not fitting good. I want to say I want to leave off the background. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna do background remover for just a second. We might use one with this Houston in the background, maybe. We'll see. Let me actually, because I changed that color. I want it to be back to background remover. Let me see which one we want to go with. Background remover. This one's a good one too. And then we're gonna do, let's find, let's actually rotate this. We might could do a combination. We're just going to take that off for now. We know we need to change this. Trying to see which one I like best. It's probably going to be this one. I like this better here. What should her name be, y'all? Tanya? Sharon Taylor? Yes, I agree, Kevon. So I said we're gonna save that one for a different favor. Tanya Jones. We'll do Sharon Jones. We'll mix it. So okay, Jones already the last name, so let's do Sharon. And I'm just changing the colors to match what my current theme is. And that's all you see me doing here. So effects, go here, change that to that darker red. I'm trying to see how I want her, if I want to cut her off, because I think I don't want her feet in it. I'm thinking more like this. Well, this could be, okay, that's fine. And then if we wanted to, we could also add a little shadow behind her just to lift her off the page. We could either do a little glow behind her, or we could go here and we can do red blur and brighten it up a little bit. I like that. Y'all see that? Just brighten it up just a little bit. I'm trying to click on it so y'all can see. I see the before and after to kind of, you know, lift her off the page a little bit. And then the same with this, we're going to change this to red. And of course, you can also change the font. You don't have to stick to this one. So let's say we wanted to do something else. I'm just making sure all my effects got rid of all the purple that was on here. And already, super cute. Super cute. So now we can move on to something else. Let's create a SVG file for her. So I'm going to duplicate this once more. We're going to do the other one that we saw. So let's go take this off. If you're drag and drop, y'all saw what just happened. Let me do it because I know sometimes Crafty sisters say it won't drag and drop. It might be because of this, y'all. It might be locked. So when you click on the image, just see if you see this little lock right here and just click unlock. And it'll let you drag and drop for the most part. Sometimes it be tripping, but y'all know. So same, we know Sharon's font is different. Um, We're going to change that purple to red. We're going to remove him and add Sharon. Oh, let's lock this. And you can switch it up. It doesn't have to be how it was. So I'm adding this here. You could put the 2016. This is just a way to work smarter since everything is already here, but of course you could switch it up. So let's get a diploma here. This thought just came to mind. Or maybe over here. I'm feeling like I don't really want the... I'm feeling like I want to switch it up. I don't know if I want this on hers. Let's just see what we could do. Because we have creative freedom, right? We're just using the template as our kind of like a guide in a sense. For Sharon, we already know we can't do this, right? With the cut legs. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to image blend. Where is it? Not image blend. We're just going to blend her legs just a little bit so that she looks like she's coming off the page and she don't look like she just floating. So bam, save. It would look great on a booklet. I agree. Yes. No, you don't. You don't. It does have some image blend is not a Canva Pro feature. It's an app. So with the apps, some of them allow you to use them for free or some elements on it. So like for example, I don't have the upgraded Pro version. So just to give a little insider, how Canva works is there's Canva, there's Canva Pro. Canva is just the free version where you can use limited features, right? There's Canva Pro where it has more features within Canva. And then there's also apps that Canva has. So Image Blender is one of the apps. With the apps, it's almost like they're a separate entity from Canva. So some of them allow you to use a couple of things for free. So yeah, I can use Linear and Radio, but I can't use the brush one and I can't use any of these other ones. So I'm sure there's so much more that I could do if I paid to upgrade the app. But since I didn't pay, I just use what they give me for free. That's just a little insider, just in case. Let me see if I position this forward, how it would look. Let's see something. Because maybe I could fade her into her name. Look at that. That's cool. Okay. And then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to... So essentially, I'm creating a SVG that could be used to put on things like the shot glasses, cups, whatever it is that you want. So I'm just switching up my design to be how I want it to be. I kind of don't like how this overlaps. So I think I'm going to just put this. Because this could stay off. We might not have to put she mastered it. Because I'm liking how this is looking. I think I want to do a little something something because I want, oh yeah, I think it's cuter when it's on top of her name. So you can still see her name. This is cute. Cute. Now I kind of want her cap to kind of overlap on top of this just a little bit, but I don't want her body to. So I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to just crop what I need. I just need a little piece of the hat. Or let's do this. Duplicate, edit, because I forgot we have this tool too. Magic grab. I'm just gonna grab her hat. And yeah, let's grab it with the tassel. Oh, you didn't have that option? Go to the apps and see if you can search image blender. You should be able to. Because I don't think oh wait, did I do it to this one? Hold on, y'all. Let me undo that. I can keep it like that, but I wanna do a separate image. Because I want her to still stay intact too. I don't want yeah, I want her to kind of stay intact because it helps me to guide myself to make sure that everything is aligned. Right, Tracy? So cute. I love it too. All right, so this one we could get rid of, and we're just gonna take her hat and just stack it right on top of it itself. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't want the tassel to be blended. So I'm gonna add, these are the small details that you have to pay attention to, y'all. So I'm going to add her back in, just this one. I mean, not that one, sorry. This one, and do it this way instead. Because I want the tassel, I would still want her body to be faded, but not the tassel. Okay. So when it comes to creating your party favors, right? This is what you need to think of when it comes to creating mock-ups. You want to think of what, and this is us getting into the mock-up side of things because I told y'all we would do multiple things today because it's also content day for my crafty sisters who are in mentorship. Drop a hashtag CBU squad if you're from mentorship. Today is also content day, so I want to make sure I give y'all that. So one of the things that's super important with creating your stuff, right, is having content that you could be able to post. When you create them, I like to pretty much give myself kind of like a logo for the customer in a sense, right? This is something that you can use on several different things. Again, our goal is to work smarter, not harder. So with that, with this, I feel like she's missing a little something in front of her. Let me see. It might be too much, but let's just see. Let's just see. If not, we're gonna let her be. Because it's fine too at the same time. But should we like add a little? Or does it make it too busy? It might make it a little too busy. It might. Or do I need to hold on, y'all? Because my eye gotta, when sun ain't quite sitting right, I gotta make sure my eye, my design eye makes sense. And my design eye was telling me it was missing a little something. This is cute, but I feel like it's too bright. I ain't trying to change the people's school colors, but the good thing is you can edit to your liking. I'm wondering if we should put a little or leave her without. I think she's fine without. With or without, y'all, which I think it might be too, I think it's too busy with. All right, so CPU squad in the building. I see you, Crafty Sis Tracy. All right, so now we're good, y'all. We're good now. Let's get into, because I said we would get into marketing. So with marketing, you want to be able to display party favors, right? So with that, let's create some mock-ups, right? So let's say for her party, she's going to have stadium cups, right? So I'm just gonna go and I'm just giving y'all, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to promoting, and this is the tip. This is where you pull out your notebooks. Do not try to sell everything. I know there's several things that you're going to see out there. There's going to be several things you could try for graduation season. Stick to whatever your offers are. And if you're in mentorship, you already know your hero product. This is what you're going to be promoting. So whenever y'all see me promoting or things like that, it's all stuff that I offer. I don't do stuff outside of that. I'm not going to promote something that I don't offer to my customers, right? Because when it comes to social media, the whole point is for you to be able to grow, right? It's for you to be able to attract the people who are interested in your products and services. So if you're just posting anything, it doesn't help you reach your goal, because guess what? If you go viral for posting let's see, something random, a coaster set, right? A coaster set, which is something that you was just trying. Now you went viral for it and people are asking you for it, but it's not really what you offer or what you want to offer, right? Versus if you are prepared and you have your hero product, you already know what you offer. Now you're posting stuff based on what you offer, and when you go viral, it makes sense for you to be prepared because you already have all of your inventory. You have what you have already to be able to sell whatever it is you went viral for. So make it make sense for your business. Try to stay focused because that's what's going to help you be able to grow ultimately. Y'all see, everything I post directs back to one of my products and services. That's how you market your products and services and make it make sense so that you're not wasting your time. Okay. So just putting that out there. So let's just say for graduation season, I have something called a lit kit, right? Where it's for people celebrating and they want things like shot glasses, flask, things like that, right? So if I were to promote this, I'm going to promote the stuff that's in the lit kit. One of them is our stadium cups. So I'm just gonna get a white stadium cups. And with AI makes it even easier to promote now. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. But let's just say I'm gonna show you two ways of doing this. Let me find one that I like. Let's see. I'm just on Google, y'all. Let me share this tab so y'all can see. I'm just on Google looking for the stadium cups that I offer to my customers, and they look something like this. So I'm just going to copy and I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to add another page to do this. So I'm going to paste. Sorry, y'all. And now there's two ways of doing it. You could use AI. You could save this as an SVG or a PNG with a transparent background, and you can upload it to AI and upload. So you can upload the SVG along with the cups on AI and tell it to place the image on the front of the cup, right? But something simple like this, you can place it yourself. So let's say you don't have a fast AI tool, you can do it yourself. So you created your SVG already. You're gonna group it, duplicate, and just add it to the front of your cup. Don't complicate it. But if you find that it's not adding how you want it to, like it's not displaying good, like some parts of it are cut off or whatever, you could always do it the AI way. But in this case, just for me to be able to show you guys, I'm just going to do it like this, right? So let's say the cup is upside down. Now, boom, it's on the front of your cup. And then let's just say I want one more cup with a drink splashing out of it. So it's white stadium cup with Coke. or with soda, because they try to do something different. Let me keep searching. I'm not finding what I need quite yet. I know it's out here because I have it. There we go. For my other okay, let's do this one. Copy. Okay, this is one way, right? I'm gonna show y'all the other way. So I'm gonna save this SVG. I'm gonna actually make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna make it as big as I can. Hold on. Ungroup. Let's stick it out like crazy. Share it. I don't like the extra space on my elements if it's not needed. So I'm gonna group this and then I'm gonna download it as a PNG. Transparent background. If not, it's gonna put this as a white box around it and you don't want that. So I'm gonna do just this page, page 4. I'm gonna hit done and I'm gonna hit download. Now, I'm gonna do the same thing with these cups, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing with these cups. I'm going to save it. I gotta hop off in like 20 minutes, y'all. So we're gonna wrap it up. But let's see, download. Okay, so now I have both the Stadium Cup and my SVG downloaded. So now we're gonna go to chat, y'all. And this is still chat and create images. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna tell chat, I'm gonna upload both pictures that I want to use. Y'all, as things advance, I advance my business. So the things that took me longer to do before, I advance. I either have a template for it to make it easier for myself. So I usually use the mockup template bundle. But again, I'm just showing y'all how I create them from scratch. So I'm gonna say, please add this logo to the front of all of the cups. Let's see what chat does for us. And again, I show you guys how to create mockups from scratch in my mockup class. There's also a mockup bundle with a bunch of mockups in it already that you can be able to drag and drop stuff into to be able to easily create your mockups. And now I'm showing you a different way to be able to do it as well. So let's see what it did. Sometimes it does jack it up and you kind of have to tell it what to fix, but for the most part, it'll get you right. Okay, so it's definitely tripping because what is this? What is this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here because clearly it's doing a little too much, right? It don't put it on the top. It don't put it on the inside. Like, what are you doing? I said on the front of each of the cups. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go here. Let me share this tab instead. I'm going to go to edit because it was a little too much for AI, right? It was a little too much for it. So it went to tripping on us. So I'm gonna re-strategize. So I'm gonna do my magic grab, and I'm gonna grab just this cup and the splash. If I can grab the little splash. Okay, I'm gonna just grab that one. So grab. Are y'all seeing the new screen? Or okay, yes. And I'm gonna just do. I'm just gonna go do this, y'all. I'm going. And then I'm going to grab one more stadium cup, just one. If I could find one. Copy. Paste. That was crazy. And I put the thing all inside the cups. That's why I said it don't always get it right, but for the most part, I mean, you gotta re-strategize when needed. So I'm just gonna do this instead. And I'm doing both because I know that I want more of this one, because then I'm gonna ask it to stack them. So, well, if I'm doing that, I might want to let me do them separate. And let me see, because I might be able to copy and paste into AI. So let's see, copy. I might have to not have to save nothing. So let's go back. Let's go. Let's see if I can stick. Because if I can, that'd be amazing. And I feel like I have before. Okay, maybe not. Let me see. Copy. I'm still trying, y'all, because I feel like I did it before. There we go. Please add this logo on the front center of this cup. And let me get the logo again. It might remember it, but just in case. Paste. Let's see. Do y'all be getting ads watching my lives? This is much better because this is what it would look like if we were to create this. So perfect. I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to do the same thing with my other stadium cup. I think it's this one. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing, tell it to add the logo. Because then AI will give you more of the wrapped effect if you want that on there, since if you're putting it on there, it's just going to do the straight design. Sometimes if I wanted to fit all the way through, I crop as desired, but this is just going to help make it easier. So please add this logo to the front center of this cup. And the less descriptive you are, the more the AI makes mistakes. So that's why I try to be more descriptive on this one and try not to be lazy with it, because it gave us some bull the first time. Let's see what we get. Thank y'all for double tapping the live. I appreciate it. Now the numbers look like it makes sense. I appreciate y'all. So let's see. Perfect. Perfect. So now we can save this one. And then for this one, I'm going to add one more. 10. I think it was this one and this one or this one. Let me see which one. Yeah, not this one. This one. Please create a stack. No. Create. Yeah. a stack of 12 cups. So now you just create your own templates because AI gonna do it for you. You don't have to go the long way. Although if it's not giving you what you want, you can still do the long way for certain things. But just use your resources. Use your resources because it's gonna help you save some time for sure. If it's something that you absolutely don't see and you need, you can always create it yourself. For some reason, on my daughter's phone, the live is delayed for me. But on the computer it's different. Okay, so you see how it tricked right there? I'm gonna just tell it to remove. Where where am I? Right here. Remove, remove the top logo. Because they just want to trip so bad. It still did it again. Okay, so clearly it's tripping this morning, y'all. It's tripping this morning, so we're gonna use what we got. I'm gonna still save this because I could probably remove it myself, but I don't know what's going on today. Let's share this tab instead. I'm gonna go to upload files. I'm gonna add the images that I just created if I can find them because I have so many now. Let's scroll down. So we'll say this one, this one. I don't know which of the images, so I'm just gonna add all of these. This one and this one. So what I could probably, yeah, let me see. Let's see. So I'm gonna get rid of this one because you know this one is the one that we want. For this one, let's see if we could do a magic grab and just grab her up off of the front of that. Or magic eraser. One of them should be able to do it. But let's try grab first. It's gonna try to do the whole thing. So let's do eraser. And let's see. Because they might be able to erase her and still hopefully leave our cups good. If not, we gonna finesse the cup. We gonna finesse it. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Magic Grab. All right, so now we have this. And again, I'm just showing you guys how to make your mock-ups, how to make your stuff look nice. If I were to create to promote this to potential customers, right? Just the cups. So I'm gonna do background remover. Hold on, y'all. I'm checking in because I'm going out of town, so I'm checking in my rental. Yes, that's correct. Oh, decline. They be trying to give you car seats and all. No, my kids have that. Why they want me to? Hold on, y'all. Doing this will make me be able to stay on a little bit longer, not too long, like 15 more minutes. But let me just do this. Good morning, God's child or GL child.
Verification system. Do not share your code with anyone. The code you requested is 726422. Once again, your code is 726422. Goodbye. Hello. Thank you for using.
All right, I'm all set now.
Do not share your code with anyone. The code you requested is 726422. Once again, your code is 7.
This gonna make it so much faster. Perfect. All right. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Okay. All right. So we have two things, right? So now let's create kind of a flyer, right? So position to the front. Oh, let's do our background remover. Okay. So now let's say I'm just creating a flyer for this, right? And I'm going to go to my elements. I'm going to go to this. And let's say we're just promoting the Houston University, right? Or University of Houston. So I'm going to set this here. I'm going to say, let's grab a text and add that. Let's go to one of my favorite texts to use, which is a bold font. Or should we do, let's see. I'm trying to see how I want to do it. I'm going to make this a little bit closer together. Let's change the color. Let's see. I'm going to grab another text, put my website or contact information. Mm. And again, this is just me promoting these cups, right? This is just me promoting these cups. I'm trying to see which one I like. Mm, I'm gonna. I wish this still had the white background on it, which I can add it on, but I don't feel like it. Nah, let's take this out because it's not blending how I want it to. So let's do this instead and go back to this. Oops, let's change this to color so y'all can see. I'm going to put the line spacing closer together. I'm going to grab an arrow pointing up. This one's nice. I'm trying to see where I want this because I kind of don't want it to be where this is. Or I might switch this to something else. Since this is also circular, it's doing something to my eye, y'all. It's doing something to my eye. So I'm going to put this here or here. I'm seeing where yeah, this gonna have to go, y'all. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna leave it for now. But I feel like eventually it's gonna go. It's gonna go bye-bye. So I'm flipping this here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I like that. Any school or theme. And then if you want to, you can also put your price on here. But I'm gonna look for another available now. I think I'm gonna go to the original one that I saw. I like this one, but I kind of wanted, let's see something. Hmm. Um, I think I'm gonna do this, y'all. Let's take this off. Now you can put whatever is relevant to your business, of course. Now I'm going to move this over to just to the left. I'm going to take this off. I'm seeing where I want this. And I feel like I want this to be bold and caps. Hold on. Because something else just came to mind. Because, of course, you want an optimal design. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Put this like this instead. Now, I think I want to take this off since we have technically, yeah, I think I want to keep it clean like this, y'all. This is what happens with designing, y'all. Sometimes you feeling something and then you're like, it could be different. I think I like it just clean. I'm going to group these together. I like it. And here I'm going to just put, you can put either dots or check. I'm just going to use a little small circle. Let's see. Where's my circle? Oh, this is cute too for available now. So I'm going to go to my elements. A glow behind available now? Okay, let's see. We're going to try it. So let's put this just small. We're going to make it the same color. And I'm just going to group them for the sake of if I need to move them, they can move all in one piece. Uh-oh. Okay. So let's see. Blur. We're going to first try our red blur that we used earlier. See if that does something for us. If not, we could switch up the color of the blur for sure. Not you. The white is always so hard to see. You can't really see what it is till you click on it. This might could work since we're making it smaller. We might could just put a shaper behind it though. Let's see. If we want to change the inside words to a brighter color. That's cute. All right. That's cute. Let's group those. And look, y'all. Literally something that you can promote. It has your business name on it. To be able to, the only thing I would do is add a little shadow under there. So let's do black shadow. Uh-oh, not under shapes. So that it doesn't look like it's just floating. Just add a little shadow underneath. Just like that. I don't know why they have this big old box for this small shadow. You can also put it on a shelf if you wanted to. That's one of my favorite things to do. But this is pretty much cute. Graduation stadium cups now available. And then it has that you can do any school, any theme, and it shows the design of it. It's easily something you can promote. So, how would a glow behind available to me? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. I see good idea. This is nice. Thank you, thank you. Right? So let me see. Before I let y'all go, let me see what else I promised y'all today. Let's go here. So we did the mock-ups part. We did the AI to create the images. So I showed you guys how to use this AI image generator. So just going through so the AI image generator again, I think we still, let me check to see, because the price automatically will change once 27 people download. I don't know how many are left, but let me see if the price is still the same. The price is still the same, so that means there's still more availability to get it at just $27. Once the $27, yeah, I did it for 27, set it for the first 27 people who took advantage, because y'all know I always try to give a deal in the beginning. So this image generator, I just showed you guys how easily, and I'll show y'all really quick how to do one. So I'm gonna show y'all really quick. I'm just showing y'all real quick, y'all. How easy it is to create a character. No makeup. Cap and gown. Okay. So I'm gonna hit generate prompt. You just choose however you want the person to look. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to add it into chat. Just paste your prompt, and I'm not making any changes to this, y'all. This is the generator. Again, I'm gonna drop the link to the generator in the chat just in case anyone wants to take advantage of that $27 markdown price. Copy. As it's generating the image, I'm going to copy and paste it here. Now let's see what it generated for us. So no more having to figure out what prompts to use or any of that, because this generates the prompt for you to make things super easy peasy. Just like that, we have a little graduate. Oh, he's so handsome. Just like that little graduate, y'all. Little graduate. Okay, so that's just how easy it is to use the prompt generator. This is specifically for graduation season. I just dropped the link in the chat. Let's see what else I promised y'all today. Let's see. I'm looking at my post that I posted to the Crafty Sisters. Creating mockups. So I showed you guys how to easily create the mockups. Another mockup tool that you can use if you don't want to have to think from scratch, which I'm going to show you guys right now, is our mockup bundle, which pretty much helps you to create your mockups easily. It's going slow, so I'm not going to have time to show y'all. But you can either use the mockup bundle, which I will drop the link in the chat just in case. Let's do mockup. Y'all can go through it to see if it's something that you need. And then, of course, there's also the actual graduation template bundle. So the mockup bundle is currently marked down to $47. So I'm going to paste this here. For the stadium cups and fans, do you use sticker paper? So I personally use UVDTF for the stadium cups. For fans, I use cardstock paper, Crafty Sis. Okay. So I showed you guys that. That's the link for the template bundle. Then we have, which is the graduation templates, where it gives you all the templates. So pretty much to create your mockups, you can drag and drop from that mockup bundle onto here, or you can do what I showed you guys today with creating the mockup. So this bundle has grad fans included in here. There's also a graduation fan template bundle too, sis. I don't know if you knew about that one, but let me show you really quick. There's a grad fan template bundle too, if you don't want to have to create your fans from scratch. Grad fan. Yeah, it has all of these templates in here with several different colors for you to be able to create your grad fans. So that's the option as well for graduation fans. Let's see what else I covered today. We went over a lot, y'all. So how to create content that converts. So that will be the last part that we cover before I let y'all go. And I'm just going to give y'all a quick strategy to be able to do it. Okay, so y'all know I can't talk and chew gum at the same time. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I told you I'm going out of town, getting ready to get gone. Okay. So the last thing we're going to talk about is how to create content around graduation season. So pretty much, let me go back to this tab. Created with the first thing I want you to understand when it comes to graduation, when it comes to selling in general, right? Crafty sis said, "Thank you. I just purchased my grad bundle." You're welcome, sis. You're welcome. Something that I want you guys to keep in mind, and let me drop this template bundle too, because remember we just dropped the price down to 47 because Crafty Sis asked for it, and she is in the inner circle on YouTube, so we did honor the price. So let's go here. That's one of the perks, y'all. One of the perks is if you're in mentorship or on YouTube, you can not always, right? I'm not gonna always say yes, but sometimes depending on what's going on, we can honor the name your price sale, even if we don't technically have one going on. The only thing is, y'all, this 47 price is going to go back up after I get off the live. Okay, so if we do a name your price during the live, that's not a standard name and price sale. It doesn't last all day. Okay. So that's the link for this graduation template bundle for anyone who needs it. It has all templates to be able to easily create your graduation party favors. Today, I just showed you guys how to pretty much change it from one theme to another, and we did it with this one to match a different school. The same with all of the grad party favors. You would just, switch up the colors to be able to make it match how I showed you guys today. So when it comes to promoting and selling, not just for graduation, but in general, one thing that you want to be able to understand is that what state of mind is the person in for that particular theme or that occasion, right? For grad season, we know that's an emotional kind of season. But some of the buyers are buying last minute as well. So you want your content to do three things for graduation season. First things first is, of course, make them feel proud about their graduate. If you guys go down my timeline, you'll see I did a post with one of the little graduates. Maybe I can pull it up to show y'all. Let's see. I tried to pull it up to show y'all, but it was a post that pretty much said graduation season. I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of those people where I'm a proud mama and I'm not afraid to show that I'm proud. Graduation season is one of those things that you can take advantage of to be able to do that, to show how proud you are as a mom. So you speak to that proud mom in your marketing to be able to make her feel seen and heard. Okay, so let me see if I can. Yes, let me pull it up to share. Hopefully, you guys can Instagram. Is this one? Me too. I get it. We dream about it. I hear the break. I'm here to remind you that wanting it to be special doesn't make you extra. It makes you a proud mama. I mean, let's just be real. Your baby's big deserves all the magic, and so do you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with celebrating loud and proud. In my opinion, going above and beyond by doing something as simple as party favors to match their milestone, not only does it bring them joy, but it sets the standard that they deserve to be celebrated no matter how big or small the win is. Agree? Let me know in the comments below. So y'all see, this content did exactly what I told you guys about, right? Speaking to the emotion, saying as a proud mama, don't be afraid to shout it from the rooftop, right? And I didn't say I have graduation party favors for sale. No, but I talked to that mom who has a graduate. This is a perfect example, y'all. Perfect example. I spoke to the mom who has a graduate to make her feel that emotion while also looking at the party favors that I have to offer. So that's the first thing, right? Speak to the emotion. Don't be afraid to speak to the emotion. The next thing is to make them feel urgency because graduation is coming. So guess what? In the caption, in the caption, what I included was let me just read the caption to y'all. If being a little extra means celebrating my baby's wins like the queen I am, then hand me the crown. So it's pretty much putting myself in the same position as that mama who has a graduate. And making her also envision herself. If she's the extra mom, she's gonna be like, hand me that crown too, sis, right? Right? Y'all see where I'm going? So I said graduation is a big deal, and your baby's party deserves to be unforgettable. So that's me kind of presenting the party favors again without me saying, get the party favors. Next thing I said was feeling crafty, comment the word link to snag my preschool grad templates and to create your own magic, as shown above. right? So again, this is for the mom that might be a DIYer, right? And or a person who wants to also sell graduation party favors, right? They're able to comment that keyword, which is my call to action, and they're able to get the link to create it from these templates. And again, this template, of course, is available as well for graduates, the little graduates. And then the next one said, prefer to chill and show up fabulous, order your custom favors, and I'll bring your vision to life. Link in bio, right? So again, another call to action of what they can do. Because one thing that I see as a huge mistake, right, for a lot of crafty sisters is you're showing what you have to offer, but you're not giving them direction of what to do with the information. So the content should tell them what it is, and your caption at the end should include what's called a call to action, or CTA, which is telling them what to do with the information. So I told them, if you're feeling crafty, comment the word link, and I'm gonna send you the templates to create your own magic. If you want to chill and show up fabulous, order your custom favors. Either way, this celebration is about to eat and leave no crumbs. So it's pretty much, it ain't no pressure, but this is what I have to offer, right? And as y'all can see, there were some people who commented link under this one, or one person commented link, one person said I agree. And this is just one of them, but I reposted this several times, and y'all can go down my timeline to be able to see the different times that it's been posted and people who commented who were interested, okay? So instead of just saying, so now I'm going to talk about the content conversion formula, right? And I'm going to put it back here so y'all can be able to see the graduation bundle. But now we're going to talk a little bit about how to convert the actual content, right? So we talked about first things starting with emotion, not the actual product. So yes, the product is displayed because you got to show what you have to offer one way or another. So I'm displaying it, but I'm not saying grab these party favors. I'm not saying custom grab chips bags now available. Although you can say that, but remember too, most people don't want to be sold to. They want to feel like it's meant for them instead. So instead of saying something like custom grab chip bags available, I'd say something more like, imagine your senior walking into their party and seeing their face on every favor, right? That hits different than custom grab chips now available, grab it, right? There's a moment to do your promotional post, but not for every single post. Some of the posts have to be more relatable. Remember that you're selling the moment, not the paper. So the content idea would be before and after mock-up. So you can show the chip bag or the stadium cup before it's designed, and then flip it to the after to show it designed. A point of view, maybe you could do a POV, your baby just graduated, right? So on this same image, or on this, let me share this tab again. So on this same video, if I wanted to have words on the screen, I could just put POV, your baby just graduated. And then it's going to prompt them to want to read that caption. You could also do things like carousels, where you're saying from kindergarten to cap and gown, and you show the first kindergarten picture with the first day of school, which we could use our same AI, right? Let me share this so y'all can see. Let me put it to play. Recreate a photo of him standing wearing a t-shirt that reads, I am smart preschool, in stacked letters. A t-shirt and jeans, full body shot. He is smiling with one hand in his pocket. And again, you're creating the visual, right? You're creating the visual for your customer. So although you don't have the picture of their first day of school, you have AI to be able to create whatever you want to envision for that customer. But I guarantee you that customer has pictures of their baby on the first day of school, right? So you make it easy for yourself. We're going to see what image this generates for us, but you make it easy for yourself. So let's wait to see what it generates for us. Sorry, y'all. You get dressed because right after this, I'm about to go. While we wait to see what image it generates for us, it's going so slow. Hurry up. This is going super slow, y'all. Don't tell me chat tired of me. But let's keep going while we wait for the image to generate. Because y'all get the point. Hopefully y'all get the point. But the point is you can show a before and after, right? You show a picture of him with his first day of school picture, and then you show day of graduate. And then the following slide is a picture of him with his graduate cap and gown on the front of a trip bag, right? So you kind of create that timeline for your customer. So that's the tip, y'all. That's the tip. Create that timeline for your customer. Have the carousel. The first carousel is going to say from kindergarten. The second one is going to say to cap and gown, and then the third one is going to say custom party foods, or whatever, right? So you're showing the personalization in action. This works because parents want to see their kids and they want to see what it could look like. So use the AI generator to create the personality for the student. You can even make him an athlete, y'all. You can show the different, you can make him an honor roll scholar. You can do whatever you want to be able to make it come to life. So you can post 3 different type of students and you can say, which grad are we celebrating, right? So this is you creating more interactive things for the parents, again, to see themselves as the customer. Um, the last thing that I would say is make sure you have a sense of urgency. So let's say this is why it's important to have your hero product. And I always talk about that with the ladies that I mentor. I also drop the link to mentorship in the chat too. If you aren't a part of it, you definitely should be. It's a group coaching to where you're able to have actionable steps to be able to take in your business. I don't know why this is taking so long. That's crazy. There we go. Oh, he's so cute. Right? He's adorable. So you have first day of school. I like this one. Well, they both look good. But this one looks good. Right? So you have his first day of school, and then you have when he graduated. Oh, right in there. Perfect. Perfect. Right? So again, you make the parents feel like they're seen, and it's going to help you to be able to sell your offers. And that's why I always say, know your offers, right? Know what your hero product is because you should be able to switch it up for graduation. Then that same hero product should be able to be switched up for Juneteenth or 4th of July, whichever one you celebrate. The next one should be able to be switched up for back to school. The next one should be able to be switched up for Christmas. That same hero product. So keep that in mind. You should be able to have a marketing plan to where it should be boiled down to for my hero product that I know is $200. I want to have X amount of sales to be able to reach my $5,000 goal. Right? That's what it should boil down to because now it makes it easy for you to say, I only have 20 graduation kits. This 20 graduation kids, you're letting them know and creating a sense of urgency around what your goals are anyway. Okay? So or not even just what your goals are, but what your capacity is, should I say. Okay? So let's see. That's it. Call to action. We talked about that. So that's pretty much it for the Crafty Sisters who are in mentorship. I'm going to drop a 7-day grad content strategy in our Facebook group. So be on the lookout for that if you are in mentorship, because y'all know I got to give y'all more. I got to give y'all that I can hold y'all accountable to be able to do. So in the group, I'm going to drop 7 days of content for graduation season with the strategy that I just gave you guys today. Okay? So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys found this live helpful. Love this. So if I'm doing a custom Mardi Gras chip bag for a customer and I want to post the content today, what is something that I can say to catch people's attention? Are you attending Mardi Gras, or is it for someone with a Mardi Gras party, or is it for someone that's attending a Mardi Gras or throwing a Mardi Gras event? Who's your customer? I would say start there. For example, if it's someone for a Mardi Gras party, when you post the chip bag, show the chip bag, use the mock-up template bundle if you have it. And I think you do, Crafty Sis Kevon. And you saw how one of the pages where I had the chip bags on the table, if you can, show the chip bag and then show the chip bag in action, which would be on display. How does it look on display? And then say, elevate elevate your Mardi Gras party this year by giving your guests a custom goodie to take home. Something like that would be how I would promote it. Okay. So if they're having an event, same thing. This is what better way to honor your guests, but through custom goodies, right? Or this Mardi Gras season, let's switch things up to make it more fun. You're saying things that they can relate to speak to that emotion of them throwing that Mardi Gras party, right? Depending on what your goal is for them. So if it's someone throwing an event, like for me, for my corporate clients, it's more so of elevating their overall event experience. So that's what I speak to when I'm promoting to them. Okay? Which for them is usually via email. All right. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I gotta get going because y'all know I gotta go pick up my rental. Let me know too after I post this video. Drop a comment to let me know what you thought of it and if you enjoyed this live or if you found it helpful. I will see you guys later. Bye, ladies.